is able to convert. Now there are some formats that it's not able to convert. Sometimes I put them in there anyway and they still convert. So you're gonna have to play around with the program a little bit. Just because you know that it's a video file stored to a particular folder, this program may not convert it, but 9 times out of 10 it probably will. So put it in there anyway. You have to do if it's not showing up, you have to do all files and then find it and then select it anyway. I know M4V files do not convert, but all you have to do is rename the extension to mp4 and then you can convert it. So anyway, so my output path is I'm going to have it saved to the files directory. So basically what that means is it's going to convert back into the same folder that I got the video file from. So it's very easy. So we're just going to go ahead and do, so once it's in there, now you can do a batch. Of course you can have more than one. I can have multiple files being converted, but it only does them one at a time. So if you have a computer and you have a bunch of video files you need to convert, it's a standalone computer or computer that you're not using, just line them all up and then convert them and then transfer them back to your normal video folder, or have them convert back into the folder, and then you can delete the larger file if you want. But anyway, so all I have to do now is just click convert the video. So it's going to think for a couple seconds and then it's going to start to convert. Now as it's getting ready to convert, the top display, I should say not the top display, as it's getting ready to convert, now you can preview it. Now sometimes you get that. I just started over again. And it could be because I'm already running something, but let's do this again. Do Hawthorne, do open. We're going to save it to the file directory. You know what, we may not be able to save it to the file directory, so let's just save it to our desktop. FLV, and then do convert video. That's at 512. That's what I like. I like my bitrate to be at 512. And let's convert. So now you see it's converting. Now you can preview during the conversion. You don't have. I normally don't. I turn it off. Anything that is going to take away from the CPU, I disable it. Because there's no reason to this. Converting a video takes a lot of the processing power. So I don't want to hinder it by any way. So I turn off the video. I don't need to preview it, while it's converting. But you're definitely able to. But let's go over while it's converting. Let's just. So these are the settings. Now I use a 320 by 240. And that's that's the screen size. The aspect is 4.3. Frame rate is 25 frames per second, and my bit rate is 512. Now I should have changed. I always leave it at MP3 because MP4, of course, plays MP3. So I'm going to leave it in the MP3 format. Of course, I'm going to include the audio track. The frequency, I never really change it, and then I should have changed the channel to stereo. And the bit rate, I'd always leave it at 64. Okay, so we're just going to wait for this to get done converting. Okay, so while the video is converting, you can just kind of see what it's doing. The length of the video is 42 minutes 33 seconds, right? So, and this is showing you how much it's already converted. So you can kind of watch along, or sort of see how long it's going to take. It depends. Every file is different. It does depend on how big the file you start out with is, even though it could be the same time, it could just be a larger file, so it could take a little bit longer to convert. I normally start like 3 or 4, minimize it, and then pretty much go on about my day, and then when it's done, I drag it over to one of my mp4 players, and then that way I can watch it. Or if I'm taking it to my sister's house, if it's something that they want to see, we do sell the ones with the TV outs, just mentioning, so I can just put it onto there, convert it, and then take it over to the house, and then we can watch it. Okay, so once the file is done, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to have the progress bar is going to be completely filled, and the check mark that was once there is going to be gone. But what I like to look at is the way the